Bonjour, how's it going? It's Rob from drumstheword.com here, bringing you a free video drum lesson, this time on the drum intro to the song Hearts All Gone by Blink-182, drums by Travis Barker. And you can download the free PDF drum chart to this lesson from my website. I'll put a link somewhere here, or you can look beneath the video for the link, but you can get this PDF sheet, you can have it out in front of you while we're playing along with this lesson. And while you're there, you might also want to check out my bundle deals, my DVD drum packs, my individual song lessons. You'll find all the links on my website at www.drumstheword.com. And like I said, the bundle deals gives you a really good discount on some of my products. So do check that out. All right, let's crack on with the lesson then. So the intro consists of just 4 bars, and the first 3 bars are pretty much identical to each other, apart from the very beginning of the first bar, which we'll go over in a second. And the tempo is 160 BPM. So the quarter note is going by at 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fastest rate of notes we'll be playing at this tempo will be 16th notes, which will be counted 1 again, a 2 again, a 3 again, a 4 again, a 1 again, a 2 again, a 3 again, a 4 again, which I can't do thanks to my cursed tongue. But we'll be feeling notes at this sort of tempo. That's the fastest note rate we'll be playing, 16th notes. Of course, we won't be playing them continuously like that. So before we take a look at what Travis is actually playing, like always, I'm going to break it down, give you the really simplified version. And in this case, I just want to look at what the hands are playing, because that's the most complicated part. Adding the bass drum parts in might be the most difficult technical part, but to understand it, understand what the hands are doing and the sticking used is probably the hardest bit. So what we're doing is I'm just going to throw you into the basic pattern. We're playing 8th notes on the floor tom. We're leading with our right hand on the floor tom. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And there's a couple of times where the right hand moves over to the snare drum. And I'm going to play all the embellishments, the high tom parts, all the cymbal parts, just on the snare drum for now, just to keep it really simple. So we're just playing between 2 drums, like I said, so we can work out what the hands are doing. So the pattern is 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Notice we got 1, then a single snare drum with the left hand on the and of 1. Then we play 2, and then we play a double with the left hand, 2 and a 3. And then for the and-a of 3 and the and-a of 4, our right hand comes over to whatever drum it happens to be later on, in this case a snare drum, and we're playing and-a 4 and a 1. So again, it's 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2. Now we can start moving the hands to the correct places on the kit, and we can start to hear the pattern coming to life. So that double with the left hand is actually played up on the high tom on the and the of 2. 1 and 2 and a. Notice we get and a 3 and a 3. And then we move back to the snare drum to play the and a on 3 on the snare drum, and a 3. And then the very last and a 1 bit at the end of the bars can be played first of all on the bell of the right cymbal, and the left on the played on the open hi-hat, and a 1. I'm going to be doing that a lot throughout the video. I'm going to miss the bell of the right cymbal, so don't get put off by that. Obviously this is quite a small bell on this cymbal. On my actual acoustic cymbal, my bell's much bigger, and I tend not to miss it so often. So slowly, with the correct orchestration, we get this: 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2. Now we get in like a basic bass drum pattern, and the easiest way to start off with is to play the bass drum, just single bass drum foot on 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that would sound like this: 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2. Boom, 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 boom. There's the bass drum falling on the downbeats of 1, 2, 3 and 4. Speed up a little bit. Now, of course, you can also play that double with the left hand as right, left, right as well if you wanted. Travis doesn't. He plays it as a single left hand double. If your left hand double isn't up to speed, then you could try and play something like this. I haven't practiced this, by the way, so this is going to go wrong, but something like this. Here we go, I told you would. Yeah, something like that, you get the point. So instead of playing the double with the left hand, you can play it right, left, right, but I haven't rehearsed that pattern. And you'll probably experience this as well. You learn the pattern through muscle memory. I've got this down now, thanks to a little bit of practice before pressing record this morning. But really it's my muscles that have learned the pattern off by heart. And if I change it all of a sudden, I get lost because my hands have sort of learned a movement now, if that makes sense. It's called muscle memory, very useful for drummers. If you repeat a pattern slowly and then slowly speed it up, your arms and legs and limbs sort of learn the pattern off by heart, so your brain is then free to think of other stuff. Right, so back to the pattern. We're now going to add in the extra bass drum notes. And technique-wise, this is the hardest bit because we're playing really fast 16th note doubles on the bass drum. Single foot, of course you could use double pedal, but Travis doesn't. And all we're changing is we're adding an extra bass drum note on the E of 2, the E of 3 and the E of 4. So we've got 3 doubles falling on beat 2, 2E, and then 3E, and then 4E. So slowly, the whole pattern sounds like this. And again, the first bar, I'm just going to play the first note on the floor tom to keep it simple. Let's try and slowly speed this up. 1 and 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Let me slow that down even further. So you can, if I just take up the left hand and play just the right hand, I'm playing 1 and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1 and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1 and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1 and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you'll hear those 2 bass drum notes on 2E fall in just before the double. So we get 2E and a, and we get 3E and a, and we also get 4E and a. So we've got this like continuous flow of notes, do-do-da-da, do-do-do-do-do-da-ding, which gives it its flow. The bass drum comes in on the downbeat in the E of each beat just before the double or the 2 snare drum notes or the 2 bell and rides. I hope that makes sense. So again, let me try and play it slowly and then slowly speed it up. 1 and 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1 and 2E and a 3E and a 4E. And once again, I'm going to slow it right down. Here we go. Start speeding up now. Oh, that's hard, especially if you're playing it for multiple times. If we go back to the original beat now, we can see on beat 1, of bar 1, it starts with a crash cymbal. So the only thing we're changing, we're just hitting the crash cymbal on beat 1 instead of the floor tom. So the pattern starts, and then the second and third bar we stay on the floor tom. And then if we take a look at the 4th bar now, we got a little drum fill leading us out into that little extra bit which comes after this bit. And it starts the same, we're playing 1 and 2E. Instead of playing then a double up here, we just play a single snare drum note on the and of 2. So we get 1 and 2E and 1 and 2E and then a very simple but up tempo 16th notes on the snare drum, right left right left right left right left, 3E and a 4E and a, leading us out of the bar. So the last bar is 1 and 2E and 3E and a 4E and a 1. 1 and 2E and 3E and a 4E and a 1 and 2E and... Sloppy. My bass drum usually is the thing that lets me down, getting those doubles really tight and feeling them separate to the hands so you get like a flow of notes in your ear. Separate the bass drum from the hands and it will sound smooth. If you get the sloppy bass drum technique and they sort of mold together, it won't sound very clean, obviously, and it won't sound like Travis. Travis gets those bass drum notes really tight at this super fast tempo. So here we go. I'm now going to try and play for you the whole thing slowly, all 4 bars. Bit faster. what the hell, let's try it up to speed. It's going to go wrong, but here we go. Sloppy, but I think you get the point. Obviously, I need to practice this a lot more. But a lot of fun once you get the bass drum technique down. Like I said, you could use double bass drum pedal, but Travis doesn't. One of these exercises that is really good to work on your technique, especially your bass drum foot technique. So there you go. You can ask me any questions on Facebook if you have any. Just type in Drums the Word into Facebook and you'll find my page. That's the best place to contact me. I'm always on there and I'm always happy to answer emails and questions that you post on the wall. You can download the free PDF drum chart for this lesson. Don't forget about that. There's a link beneath this video and I'll put a link up somewhere on the screen. And please do check out my products, DVD packs, and individual song lessons. You know the drill. Until next time, happy drumming to you.